important to have a plan and understand what your goals are.
In fact, my camel out there is suffering right now with a broken back.
So I actually found Pepe when it was only a couple of hours old, and I'm like, oh, this is a funny meme.
Oh my god.
Yo! Who is this degen?
The old man is swing trading over years at a time. And it's like, that's where the real money is made.
The answer is a permanent loss. With single-sided staking, you don't have to worry about impermanent loss.
But really, at the end of the day, it's just the matter of a macro market. It's just what happens.
If you're aware, if you're disciplined, you can hone that into further financial growth.
Financial freedom, so we can actually live life and not have to be constantly living paycheck to paycheck. I mean, that's the ultimate goal, more or less, right?
Monkey fucker. Man, the traffic over here in Baton Rouge is fucking nuts. And I'm like, I'm just living life. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, crypto degenerates, ducks and squirrels, welcome to this very special episode of Whiskey Wednesday, where I happen to be not only hosting the show, but I'm also live driving in some pretty crazy nut to butt traffic here. I'm on Interstate 10. Just got off the bridge, and boy howdy, I did not miss Baton Rouge traffic while I was away in Texas. So life is good, life is great. I hope you guys are doing awesome and fantastic as well. It looks like we've also got Mama Dog's butt in the frame right here, so that's awesome and exciting. I hope you guys are having a great day and a wonderful day. I'm not really going to be able to do anything production wise until I get to my amigos home here in the near future. So we're just going to have to wait for chat shoutouts for maybe about 15 or so minutes whilst I make my way, oh, excuse me, to the home where I can park and fuck with the computer and everything. But basically, what I want to talk about today is the creation of a Title VIII organization known as the Nation of the Degen Roundtable. And I want to make a nation. Apparently, it's not very difficult to make a nation. Some of you guys that live over in California might be familiar with Slowjamistan, or those of you guys that are reading the Epstein files, you might have heard about how him and Ghislaine Maxwell made a nation called Terraria. And like the United Nations is technically a nation, even though, holy fuck, oh man. I thought that car behind me was on fire, but it was just the sunlight reflection. Oh man, I thought there was like sparks flying out of the back of it. Anyways, you guys might be familiar with the idea of starting up micronations and things like that. And you don't really need land, and you don't really need a whole lot of anything. All that you need is to basically be at peace with other nations and respect the what is the word, the citizens or the participants or the whatevers of your own nation. So like a body of Brendan's and a lot of this stuff comes from the Brendan Joe Williams guy that I've been listening to and consuming a lot of content from. So you guys may remember this sort of idea from when we covered, or when me and Moondog covered the first course that Brendan Joe Williams did, or last week when I covered the second video of his course. But yeah, I essentially want to start a nation, and like, you guys are free to join. It's super cool. It doesn't cost any money. You could just fucking be a part of my cool nation of the Nation of the Degen Roundtable. So I think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be really cool to have a whole bunch of degens that are like, yeah, I'm with the Nation of the Degen Roundtable. And it doesn't mean anything crazy for like taxes. Like I'm pretty sure all that I have to do is file an SS4 to get a Title VIII organization. And then once I get an organization, then I can just basically draft up some documents and you guys get to be a part of it. And like, I know that today is April Fool's Day. This is not an April Fool's Day joke. This is like a legit thing that I've wanted to do for some time now. And it's like, well, why should I just, not do it? Like, why shouldn't I do it? The time to do everything is always right now. Very, very power of now moment stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I want to do. And I would love your guys' feedback and input. If you guys want to be a member of the Nation of the Degen Roundtable, then it'd just be a cool little thing, and we can have like stickers and parties, and like it's based like, from what I understand, it's essentially like a club or just a group of people who have an interest in shared ideals and things like that. So I'm thinking, as far as like the ethos of the Degen Roundtable, even though we're a bunch of degenerates, it's like we're all kind of sort of interested in a little bit of sovereignty, in a little bit of self-betterment, and stuff of that nature. So, ooh, I gotta take this exit. That's what I think the sort of kind of ethos would be like, hey, we're degenerate gamblers. We're trying to escape the system. We're trying to like live our best, most high leverage lives while we are trying to do what we're trying to do. And we just don't want to be held back. And we want to move forward and make beautiful, awesome things. And there is a damn semi that is just slowing my roll on the subject of making beautiful, awesome things. This guy is just super slow. Part of the lifestyle of being a person who drives everywhere all the time is you get to deal with semi drivers. So get used to it, guys. That's the way she goes. But yeah, so that's something that I want to do, is start a Title VIII organization, which involves me filing like a form or two, doesn't cost any money, and then I will just literally call the Degen Roundtable Nation a nation, and then that'll be that. And then I don't know, maybe I can get passports made. That would be sick. I know that so Brandon Joe Williams, he has the Nation of the Amnesty Coalition, and I'm trying to look more into how he formed it and what it all took. And I'm pretty sure he just declared that it exists. And it's not like a physical place. There's no like patch of land that is called the Amnesty Coalition. It's just a group of people. He calls himself a Pickletarian, and all of his followers Pickletarians. And I don't necessarily like that name a whole lot. I like degenerates, and so I think it'd be fun. We could come up with like a little flag and have a whole bunch of titles, and like everyone could have like a position of royalty, and we just do all sorts of fun, silly things. I think it would be super cool and awesome, and I would love to get that together. So once I get parked here in the next, looks like I'll be arriving in about 5 or so minutes, then I can, rock and roll on through the chat shoutouts and see what you guys actually have to say. So those are just some thoughts. Those are just some things that I've been musing over in my head. And if anyone can make an organization and anyone can make a nation, like, why the fuck shouldn't we? Like another example of like nations is like all the Native American tribes that exist inside the United States. Like, they are all technically nations. They're little micronations, and they exist at peace with the United States, of which they, recognize that there is a degree of like, I have to follow the U.S. laws and like natural law whilst I am within the United States. And then, you could get into the whole argument of like, what do you mean the United States, like the corporation, or the United States like the patch of dirt that we all live on? Because there's this two different interpretations of that. But yeah, so like you've got like all the reservations, and they have their own police force. They have their own ID card system. Like if you guys have ever been on a Native American like reservation, like, where they sell the fireworks, and they got the casinos, and they could do all the fun, like they could sell weed or whatever in like states that don't allow that sort of thing. Like, reservations can do a whole bunch of shit that like you can't do in regular Landville. So man, this fucking dude is driving like a slow ass motherfucker. We're gonna switch lanes, guys. Just totally rip on around him. Let's see. Ooh, should we profile the person driving? Ah, there it is. I'm not going to say race, color, gender, but it's always fun to profile people while driving. I like noticing patterns in types of people that drive differently, or drive better, or drive worse than everyone else, because it totally exists. So just some fun stuff. And I was also posting about flock cameras earlier, and I keep seeing, man, there's cameras every fucking where on the roads, guys. I don't know how many of you guys are on the road all the time or doing a shit ton of driving, but man, watch out for flock cameras. There's not a whole lot you can do about them. They already exist, and they sell your data. It's a private company that sells your data to like the police and the FBI and law enforcement and whoever wants to buy it. But yeah, those things totally exist. All right, sweet. We're pulling up to the zone. Sweet, sweet, sweet. We'll be able to do chat shoutouts here in a second, guys. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking worry. If you guys got chats, if you guys have ideas for like titles and ranks or, you know, whatever, like government positions that you guys want inside of the Degen Roundtable nation, like that would be fucking awesome. I'm all about it. I was thinking like, you know, if I'm the one that brings this nation into existence, then I would want to call myself like the chief profligate or something. What the fuck? Come on. Why is this not working? Entry problems. Do. What the fuck is going on? Man, that's obnoxious. Fuck. Well, this damn gate is not working. So, we're just going to chill out right here and double check to make sure that we have the right entry code for this gate thing. So, sit tight. Actually, I don't need to do anything on my phone. I can do it on my computer. Let's see. Man, well, I guess I could park anywhere. I don't have to park at his house, so I might just go park somewhere else. We've already got the internet up and rocking and rolling. So let's take a look at where is people's names. Bam. Then we're looking at pinned things. And fiddlesticks. All right, broski. If you're watching the show right now, send me the gate code because it is not working. 8 pinned messages. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Ha! I did the pound sign after the number. You're supposed to do the pound sign before the number. There we go. Boom. Look at that. He's learning. We're figuring it out, guys. We do it live. Okay. So apologies, ladies and germs. Y'all don't need to see all of my logistics of everything in life. But yeah, we are almost at our destination. And I'll be able to do some chat motherfucking shout outs. And hopefully get into some talking about some cool things and cool ideas whilst we wait. So yeah, if you guys have any cool ideas for titles or like positions or whatever, you know, just like coming up with fun names. I think I should also make some sort of flag and have some sort of creed or like a constitution or like a sort of thing like that. Like maybe we should put our heads together and talk about like, oh, what's the stuff that goes on with being a degenerate in the Degen Roundtable. So all right, we have arrived at our location. Cool beans. So let's pull into a parking position and get to some chat motherfucking shout outs, baby. All right. Cool. I'm gonna roll the windows down so that way doggy dog can breathe. All right. So we've got ourselves quite a good bit of degeneracy going on here. Get my mouse out. And let's see what the folks at home have to say. Hopefully there's something there. It would be really funny if I was talking all this game and there is exactly nobody watching this show right now. So let's see what's going on. Ladies and germs, it's time for the chat motherfucking shoutouts. Let's see what you guys have to say about all this bullshit that I've been talking and all these things that I've been saying. Holy moly, there's 5 motherfucking chat shoutouts. That's crazy cool. All right, let's see. First and foremost in the chats, we've got Mr. Moondog, who gives us the pirate flag. What's up, Moondog? Good to see you, broski. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I do want piracy to be a part of the nation of the Degen Roundtable. So that's going to be fun. We've also got Mr. Crypto Compassion rocking and rolling up. What's up, broski? Good to see you, man. It's been a while since I've seen you, Mr. Crypto Compassion. So that is excellent. We had a fantastic talk long ago. I want to say like a year and a half ago, because I was at my buddy's wedding when you called up, or I was at the reception for it. And man, that was a fun time. I was like a last minute addition to the wedding. They were like, "Hey, we got somebody who dropped out. You want to rock and roll on over here?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, bro." So drove on up to Connecticut and went and saw them. So very good. We've also got Miss Tam Tam Hexkin, who says, great to see you, Will. Great to see that you're in the chats too, Tam Tam. Welcome to the stream. It is always good to have Pulse Chain's #1 cheerleader in the zone. Fucking Tam Tam. We love you, Tam. We love you, Crypto Compassion. We love you, Moondog. We love all of you. We love Marcus72, who says, what's up, all? What's up, Marcus? Oh, man. I know that you didn't enjoy the last show that we did with Brennan Joe Williams, but a lot of the things that he has to say are very fascinating and interesting. So hopefully I can be the filter and I can go through the information so that way you don't have to, good sir. So yeah, I've got my streaming rings on. We are ready to rock and roll. I normally don't drive with these rings because it's a pain in the ass. So there we go. Let's see. So yeah, so there is a what's up with you, Marcus? Good to see you, broski. And there's apparently a pretty strong Texas nationalist movement here in Houston. Met a few when hosting Pulse Chain Conference. Would be interesting to not only start a nation for fun, but to network for real. I agree, good sir. I agree. I think it is it's a great idea for cool people to come together and all do cool things together. So I'm not sure exactly what all goes into the starting of a nation, but I think that if I just declare that a nation exists, then perhaps it exists. There is I'm going to do some share screening here in a moment, now that we're basically done with the chat motherfucking shout outs. And I'm going to see if we can't get because I'm quite positive that a nation doesn't really need to be anything crazy in order to exist. Oh, and we've got Prairie Banana, bro. Good to see you, Prairie Banana. Welcome, dude. I'm so glad you could show up, man. You've got some great stuff on the icosahedron world and everything going on over there. And man, you used to talk about some cool things. I know that you've pivoted a lot to the PTGC stuff, but glad to have you in the chats, man. Glad to fucking have you. Hit the like and sub, everyone, is what he says. And then we've got my wonderful, awesome brother whose house I just left not too long ago, who says Texas nationalists have a token you can buy. Yes, the Texan token. The Texan token is the token for all of that stuff. So there you go. I might need to go off camera here for a minute to let Mama Dog out so she can do some bathroom stuffing. So guys, we're going to step away from the camera here. We're going to keep this. You know what? Actually, I can take the camera with me. That's a wonderful idea. Good suggestion, ladies and germs. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't take the camera with me because I don't want to be doxing people in where we live. So I'm going to turn the camera off and I should take this chat down whilst we walk and talk. And yes, it's good to see you too, Mr. Prairie Banana. Fucking hell yeah, man. So guys, while I am taking Mama Dog out to her location where she can go and be free and wild and run about and things, I'm going to just kind of sort of talk to you about my idea here. So, and I know I've been talking a whole lot already, but the general gist is that I want to start a nation, and I don't want to call it Hexaco because that's Richard's thing, and I don't want to take his thing from him. I want to make my own thing. And the Degen Roundtable isn't necessarily mine; it's all of ours. And it got started. Man, the Degen Roundtable's been around for 3 fucking years now. That is totally crazy. What a fucking trip. But all right, Mama Dog, go on into the backyard here. We're gonna set you free. You're free. Oh. I'm going to cover. She does not do anything crazy. Pull this back. That should be good. Let me get back to the stream for you guys. Now the dog is taken care of and she is free, and I don't have to worry about her shitting in the car anymore. But essentially, I want to start a Degen Roundtable Nation, which starts with an organization, which I can do by filing an SS4 form and getting an EIN, and then working from there. I guess I don't really need to file the SS4, but that's the way that I saw Brandon do it, and so that's the way that I'm going to do it. The way that works for other people is the thing that I'm going to copy for myself. So that is my brilliant, brilliant plan. And that's what, oh no. And that is what we are going to do. Hopefully the stream is still going because it's not, it's showing some okay, no, I see myself talking. All right, excellente, excellente. All right, cool. I'm gonna turn the camera back on. We have camera. Life is good. Life is great. Okay. And now I will go back to the page. Okay, so the plan. What is the plan? The plan is to figure out what the plan is. Let's find out what the definition of a nation is. And I'm pretty sure this is in like Black's Law, but we're gonna go ahead and share some screen with you guys, so that way you guys can see what I see as I go through this process. So share screen. We're gonna do entire screen. Maybe we'll do window. Oh wow, that's strange. It does not pull up. It does not pull up the option for me to share Telegram. That is crazy. All right. Well, we'll just share the entire screen. So this is what StreamYard looks like, guys. By the way, congratulations. Now you are in the producer chair alongside me. I need to change the background so that way, look at that. Boom. We've taken away the distractions. And now we are going to switch to this mode and pull up Mr. Pickletaria. All right. Sick. So I can sort of kind of see what's going on my phone here. But you guys are watching everything that is over here. Let's see. So in the Pickletaria world, we've got, so this is, for those of you guys who haven't seen it yet, right? We've got Pickletaria right here. And this is the special, super cool, and awesome notes thing that it's t.me/Pickletaria if you guys ever want to join. And it is basically, it is basically, well, so far it's me, Moondog, and Mr. Ramon. We are the only ones that are inside this Telegram. If you guys want to join, by the way, I guess I can click that, copy that link, go on over here, and then drop that in the comments if you guys want to come chill out. But there you go. If you guys want to, oh, YouTube rejected the comment. This is fairly common when sending the link. You need to share the link another way. That's fucking ridiculous. I am the producer. Damn it. Well, that's obnoxious. Okay. Well, I guess if you guys want to just type in t.me/Pickletaria, that will take you into my show. So, or that will take you not into my show, into the Telegram that we're going to be wandering about and perusing through right now. But this is where I get all of the ideas and all of the information that is in Brandon Joe Williams in all of his coursework. So we're going to go to the pinned messages and scroll through the definition here into, I want to say that I have pinned the definition. It looks like I haven't. I've not pinned the definition of a nation. So we're going to go through the messages, scrolling through messages. Course number 2. Okay. So I remember that the definition of a nation is in course number 1, and it seems to be alphabetical. So that would certainly be cool. Let's see. Nation is a society of people united by a common purpose, not defined by a geographical territory. And then we've also got micronation, which is an entity that claims to be an independent nation, but is not recognized by world governments, used as an example of self-declared sovereignty. So this is the one that we like. We're going to go ahead and pin that inside of here. We're going to pin that so that way I can find it easy. And then national is just a person who owes allegiance to a state. This status is based on allegiance, not residency or employment. I could have swore there was something in here from Black's Law. Oh, we've got citizens. Let's see. Body politic is a group of people politically organized under a single government or structure, used as a synonym for nation or state. We're going to do some searching, right? We're going to search for the word nation because I know that it's defined in here somewheres. All right, nation, national, conferring nationality. national, nation, a society of people. Ooh, there we go. Aha, we found it. Okay, so here is the source for which, like, what a nation is defined as. So what you can do in Telegram is you can create copyable text. So the way that you do that, if you want to, if you guys ever want to make text copyable, right? So here is some text, bam. If you highlight it and then you select it, you go to formatting, you can go to monospace, Control Shift M, and that will make that text copyable as soon as you click it. So like if I just click on this, oh fuck, I guess I have to click that little copy button. But on the phone, when you make text monospace, then it makes it copyable. So why is this not disappearing? Okay, there we go. So yeah, so this is the case law for this specific definition. So we're going to copy that, and we're going to go to spin up a new tab, and we're going to type that in. So this is the case law. So citation refers to the foundational principle of international law regarding the sovereignty and equality of nations, frequently cited in American jurisprudence to define the law of nations, from Vattel's Law of Nations. It argues that nations are by nature equal, independent, and free, a concept adopted by U.S. courts. So key aspects of a nation, we're going to go through this. Right. So this is the Cherokee Nation versus Georgia. So this has to do specifically with the Native Americans in the United States. But the principle was referenced in discussions regarding the sovereignty of Native American tribes as domestic dependent nations. The treaties from 1758 posits that nations must treat each other as equals, regardless of their size or strength, a principle foundational to modern international law. So this is very important when it comes to like how nations interact with each other. So we're going to go through the definition on Telegram here in a second, but I just wanted to show you guys like the source on Telegram. That's not my own words. This is taken from this case law, and it like. This isn't shit that just me or Brendan Joe Williams cooked up on our own. This is shit that he found out there that exists, that is already case law, it's already precedent, it's already set. So so yeah. So anyways, we're gonna go back to this. So a nation is an independent body politic, a society of men united together. We're gonna pin it because I like this one. We're going to pin it. An independent body politic, a society of men united together for the purpose of promoting their mutual safety and advantage by the joint efforts of their combined strength. But every combination of men who govern themselves independently of all others will not be considered a nation. A body of pirates, for example, who govern themselves, are not a nation. To constitute a nation, another ingredient is required. The body thus formed must respect other nations in general, and each of their members in particular. Such a society has her affairs and her interests. She deliberates and takes resolutions in common, thus becoming a moral person who possesses an understanding and will particular to herself and is susceptible of obligations and rights. So I'm going to actually make this a little bit easier to read for you guys in Telegram, because one of the things that I enjoy doing. Oh, son of a bitch. I lost it. There we go. We're going to find it again. Oh, wrong one. We're going to unpin this one because it's not as good as the other one. There we go. Right. So we're going to edit. We're going to edit this, and then I have to press shift while hitting enter. So this is how you make text much more easy to read for people on the phones. Is every like idea, you just create a new paragraph. So makes it way easier for the people on the small screens to use. So there we go. So essentially what this is saying is like a nation has to be respectful of other nations, and it has to respect its members. So like if you're like that's why they use the example of a body of pirates as not being a nation, is because the body of pirates does not respect other nations, even though it respects its own members. So something to consider. So so yeah, like an independent body politic. So we can be that in the Degen Roundtable, a society of men united together for the purpose of promoting their mutual safety and advantage by the joint efforts of their combined strength. So united we stand, divided we fall. A whole bunch of Degens all together is way cooler than Degens all by themselves. right? So the idea of governance must come into play. So it sounds like there's going to be a need for some sort of I don't know if rules and regulations is the idea, but just like we don't just run roughshod over everywhere. If you're a degen of the Degen Roundtable, you know, the nation of the Degen Roundtable has to be at peace with the world and can't be like doing crazy shit. So there has to be some sort of code of conduct and ethics and something like that. So that's a pretty good idea. Must respect other nations in general and each of their members in particular. So that's pretty easy. As a degen, you know, we respect the United States. We respect the nation of Canada. We respect the nation of fucking, you know, Purple Monkey Lane. I don't know. So respecting other, it doesn't necessarily mean you treat them like kings or anything, but it just means you don't disrespect them. So some might argue that like when nations go to war with each other, then they're in a state of disrespect and don't qualify to be considered a nation or something at that point in time, which I guess is why it's okay to fight them at those times. Such a nation has her affairs and her interests, or such a society has her affairs and her interests. So what are our affairs and our interests? Our affairs are learning more stuff and promoting self-betterment and being degenerate gamblers who try and break people out of the matrix, perhaps. She deliberates and takes resolutions in common. Okay, so that means that we would have to speak about problems that we have and come to, you know, solutions about them. So that's interesting. I'm not sure how that would work. Thus becoming a moral person who possesses an understanding and will peculiar to herself and is susceptible to obligations and rights. So I guess we'd have to also figure out some obligations and rights. So this could be quite a fun little process here. So that will be quite fascinating. So I'm going to go ahead and take down the share screen so that way you guys don't have to see it anymore. Let's see. Oh, we could just do this. Bam. There we go. All right. And we're going to bring back the, oh, wrong one. There we go. We're going to bring back the background for you guys. So there we are. Let's take a look at some of the comments that we've got. Oh, we've been joined by Mr. Kenturian54X. What's up, Kenturian? He says, what's up, Degens? What's up to you too, broski? It's good to see you, man. Everyone's favorite pilot, farmer, and dungeon master is in the house. Very good. Sam is asking, are women allowed? Sure, why not? I don't fucking see why not. I don't think that there's very many women that exist on the internet, but you know, if you guys want to come join the nation, then come join the nation. It'll be a good time. Mr. Moondog says nations have historically been defined and waged war over geographical claims. Digital nations are a relatively new concept. I bet our novelty would fit into better than traditional norms. Yeah, I think that you might be right there. I think that you might be right. The thing that I see is difficult is regulating like the decision making and the not necessarily all decision making, but like the how does the nation govern itself and come to resolution when there's conflict and things. So that might be interesting to figure out, like creating some sort of hierarchy that is accepted by all in the world of conflict resolution. So can't be communistic, guys. Sorry, but we're not going to be a commune here. We will be a group of people that is probably led by a handful or a couple or whatever the hell. But yeah, I don't know. If I'm making a nation, then it's my fucking rules, bitches. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. So yeah, that's what I think will be happening with nation building and stuff like that. So quite fascinating, quite a fascinating idea indeed. Let's see, where is this nation definition within my pins? Oh, it is one of the top, one of the very top messages. Boom, 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 boom. Naturalization, Black's Law, arms. Oh, the nation is at the very top. Very, very top. That's pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys want to type in t.me/Pickletaria, then you can be a part of the notes taking system that I have made. Then you two can learn with me on all the stuff that is taught about the legal system and how to be an attorney in fact versus an attorney at law, and how like money works, and like what is a promissory note, and all sorts of these other cool things. So there we go. Let's see what Mr. Moondog has to say here. If I get my bar card without the tedium of law school, can I be counsel for the nation? Give men excuses to ask nuclear herbs. Give mean excuses to ask nuclear herbs for apprenticeship hours. Sure, dude, that'd be awesome. Counsel for the nation. Degen counselor. Degen consulate or something like that. Counselor. I don't know. That's a counsel for the nation would be a good title for you to have. I like that. Sounds pretty dictatorial to make a rule that it can't be communistic. Yes, the nation will certainly be a dictatorship. Without question. So like, if you want to join the nation, then like, you know, I'm not going to flex my authority on people unnecessarily, but like, it's not going to be like, if I'm going through the effort to make this thing, then then I'm not gonna give the reins of my baby over to a whole bunch of nincompoops that might steal it away and do silly shit. So yeah, it's definitely going to be dictatorial. So Degen counselor is fun. We like it. Degen counselor. So I'm going to write that down, Mr. Moondog. I'm going to make a whole new topic. Let's pull up the share screen again. We're gonna fucking do it, boys. All right, so here we are. Go to Medium, pull up the generic, change the background. Let's see. So we're gonna go to Pickletaria, and we're going to make a new topic. All right, Degen, or no, we're gonna call it the Nation of the Degen Roundtable. Oh, I spelled Degen wrong. Look at that. Degeny, the Degen. Oh man, I did it again. Bam. There we go. Nation of the Degen Roundtable, and we're going to use the Degen Roundtable emoji as the Degen Roundtable thing. All right, so titles. Titles. Bam. And that'll be the pin message. Number one, we're not gonna unpin it. All right, so we've got Profligate Supreme. Profligate Supreme, or Admiral Profligate. Profligate Admiral. Fleet Admiral Profligate. I don't know. I like the word profligate, and I like the word admiral. Profligate Admiral. That's what we're gonna do. Mural. Profligate Admiral will be title, and then Degen Council for Moondog, or Moondog is spelled MEWN. Degen Council is Moondog. Profligate Admirable will be Will. So there we go. If anyone else wants a title within the nation of the Degen Roundtable, then write it on down in here, and we will make you guys a governmental agent in the or write it down in the chats, and I will throw it on in the I'm going to throw it on in. Let's see. Nations are inherently communistic. Communism works at levels, or communism works at the community level, but tends to fail when nested into nation and state politics. But I digress, allegedly. Yeah, it's true. When people are all working together and being nice and kind, then it all works fantastically well. But there was certainly a scaling problem with communism, and I think that's just the way that it goes. So you do digress, good sir. All right, so we've got Profligate Admirable. That will be myself. We've got Degen Council for Mr. Moondog, and I am more than happy to put other titles in here for the Nation of the Degen Roundtable. Let's see. So I need to make an ethos. Bam, which would be like the general code of conduct. Or not code of conduct, but like this is the brand of the type of people that we are. Code of conduct. I know that we're gonna go through the slow Jamistan laws here in a second, and you guys are gonna get to see some fun things. So you may need to make an ethos, or like a mission statement, a code of conduct, which is basically like, hey, this is how we act as degens. I think it's basically just gonna be don't hurt people, and don't inflict your will on others without them giving you permission or something like that. I think that'll probably be the general idea. But we want to see the slow Jamistan Slowjamistan. Well, we're just going to show it to you guys first. The Republic of Slowjamistan in Salton City, California. So for those of you guys who haven't heard about the nation of Slowjamistan, so this is it right here. So we've got we've got Slowjamistan, which Randy Williams is the Sultan of Slowjamistan. Home of the Sultan, His Excellency Randy Williams. So welcome to Deblandia. So yeah, so this is the nation of the Republic of Slowjamistan, and we can find slowjamistan.org. All right, cool. We're gonna do that. Slowjamistan.org. And we're gonna check out Slowjamistan, the world's newest nation. All right, so become a citizen here. Ooh, are we gonna become a citizen like live on the air? That's fantastic. All right, become a Slowjamistan citizen. Becoming a Slowjamistani is easy. Just fill out the form below and you're in. Citizenship, including name listing, is free. If you'd like an official signed citizenship letter from the Sultan and a photo of our website, please go here for our premium citizenship upgrade. So number one, we have to subscribe to follow our nation's social media accounts. So I do not have a TikTok, but I'm currently logged into the Degen Roundtable Twitter. So I'm going to if you don't have an account with all the platforms, it's okay. All right, complete the application, fill out below. All right, here we go. After you submit the application, you're not done. Kindly follow the additional instructions and requirements. So name, all right, here we go, guys. We're gonna become, before we do our citizenship for the nation of the Degen Roundtable, we're gonna become Slowjamistanis. So, Will Stevenson, bam. Email, fuck you have my spam email, you cunt, at gmail.com. Bam. Social media handles. I'm just going to put at Will Stevenson X. X.com / Will Stevenson X. There we go. Country of birth, United States. Oh, bam. Current residency, city, state, country. I guess I'm a Port Angelesian. Port Angeles. Bam. State. Oh goodness. Why did it take me to the end? That's silly. Port Angeles, Washington, USA. Why do you want to become a citizen of Slowjamistan? Because it's awesome and I wanna learn more. Bam. Will you follow the laws and regulations of Slowjamistan? Absolutely. I've read and understand all of the laws. No, I'm a horrible human being who drives slow in the passing lane. Or wait, you have laws? You can read all Slowjamistan laws and regulations on our website. Read them, love them, and practice them. All right, so I'm going to put, I have read and understand all the laws. I guess I should go and fucking read these damn laws, guys. All right, let's see. About laws. Okay, we have opened up a new tab. All right, let's check out the laws of Slowjamistan. Oh boy, there's a video. Wow, will we whoa. Okay, should we watch it? Man, I don't know if we should watch it. Let's read it. All right, so the first law and the most fantastic law of Slowjamistan is that Crocs are not allowed inside the Republic of Slowjamistan. Punishment for the violation is we will forcibly remove a Croc and beat you over the head with it. So there you go. If you wear Crocs in Slowjamistan, then you get beat with the head in your Crocs. All citizens and visitors must know the difference between your and your. Any person displaying that they do not know the difference between your and your will be banished from our territory and not allowed back in until they learn the difference and can prove it by passing a written test. It is forbidden to reply all to an all-staff email unless it is absolutely necessary, and it is probably never necessary. Punishment for violation is you'll be forced to write in Comic Sans font for 30 days. All other fonts will be deleted from your computer. So, there you go. Mumble rap is not permitted to be played publicly. I like that. Punishment for violation, you'll be assigned to listen to full-length albums from real hip-hop artists, including, but not limited to, LL Cool J, De La Soul, Cool Mo D, A Tribe Called Quest, and Queen Latifah. You will then be required to submit a 500-word minimum report to show your understanding and comprehension of the differences between true hip-hop and mumble rap. The microwave clear button law. Slowjamistan's clear button law requires citizens to press the clear button when removing food from the microwave before the timer expires. The law serves a dual purpose. Firstly, it ensures that citizens don't leave the microwave timer running unintentionally, saving energy and preventing potential fire hazards. Secondly, it reverts the microwave display back to the current time, promoting time awareness and encouraging punctuality. This small action has a big impact on energy efficiency and time management in Slowjamistan, fostering a more responsible and organized society. So don't leave time on the microwave. Slowjamistan airspace. It is forbidden to remove your shoes and or put your feet on the bulkhead of an aircraft while over Slowjamistan airspace. Any passengers committing such barbaric acts shall not be allowed to fly over Slowjamistan airspace for a period of no less than 3 years. Toilet paper roll orientation, over or under. If you have to ask, Slowjamistan is not for you. We'll just leave it at that, guys. String cheese is to be consumed by peeling, never chomping. What kind of barbarian bites string cheese? A true citizen peels with pride. So you guys go. We peel our string cheese here in Slowjamistan. Traffic laws. Speeding is not allowed unless you are bringing home tacos. Cold tacos are the worst, and we totally understand. Any driver going over the speed limit will be assigned to roadside litter pickup and or be ordered to give a foot massage to the Sultan. So don't go speeding unless you're bringing home tacos. The left lane is for passing only. It doesn't matter if you're going 200 miles an hour. If you're not passing, you're in the wrong lane. I agree with that. Punishment for violation is you'll wear 2 pieces of bread on either side of your head and a name tag that says, "I'm an idiot sandwich" for 15 days. So don't be a left lane loafer. There you go. It is expressly forbidden for passengers of vehicles moving or stationary to place their feet or foot on the dashboard. Or you raised in a barn. Punishment for violation is you must clean and sanitize the dashboard. It will not be allowed to travel in a vehicle for 30 days. We are currently updating and revising the Slowjamistan Federal Statute and Constitution, so stay updated for latest news in Slowjamistan by following the Slowjamistan Ministry of Media and Communication news feed here. And don't wear no Crocs in Slowjamistan. So we have read and we understand all the rules, so now we can click that and we are true citizens. All right, so now we must promise to always show loyalty and support for the Republic of Slowjamistan. That's easy. Show allegiance to the Sultan. Sure, why not? Never play mumble rap inside the borders. Got it. Always eat string cheese the correct way. Throw away the box after I've taken the last donut or piece of pizza. Listen to the Slowjamistan national anthem a minimum of 3 times. Cool beans. I promise to do that. And finally, oh goodness, don't forget to subscribe and follow all our social media channels. So there we go, for sure. I'm on it. All right, make me a Slowjamistani. All right, sending to the Sultan. Look at that. All right, and you're in. Read the following carefully. You're conditionally approved. Consider yourself a Slowjamistani, but not so fast. Intelligence will be verifying that you followed our social media accounts. If you did, then you're golden. Your name will appear on our citizens page sometime between 48 hours and 90 days. You will not receive an email or confirmation. Simply check the citizens page to verify. Interested in premium citizenship, which includes your photo online, citizen number, and a signed letter of approval from the Sultan, just go here. Let's see what this is. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. All these premium citizens of Slowjamistan. This is fucking awesome. Wow. So we've got the chief border agent. We've got director of EMS. We've got treasurer, press secretary, governess. We got Coast Guard. We've got Minister of Astronomy. We've got the Minister of Dance, Minister of Tomfoolery, Ambassador for Ohio, and Ambassador for Tennessee. That's fucking awesome. So this is what happens when you do the cool stuff. So you just Venmo $20 to Slowjamistan and use the PayPal link below. That is fucking awesome. So submit a registration fee below, then send passport style photo to this thing. If you don't have passport style photo ready, just take a picture with your phone against a white wall with good lighting. If you don't send us your photo, we can't publish a listing. That's fucking hilarious and awesome. I like it a lot. I like it. All right, so I might get myself a Slowjamistani premium membership. So there you go. All right, so please note that online citizenship does not mean you can move to and live in Slowjamistan. We ain't ready for all that. Thank you and welcome to the department. For our citizens outside of the United States that wish to visit or relocate, please be aware that our nation is completely surrounded by the United States. Since we don't have an international airport quite yet, to arrive in Slowjamistan, you must enter the USA first, and we do not currently offer visa support for the United States. We should mention that there's no plumbing and electricity either, so there's that. We apologize for any inconvenience. Travel advisory here. Citizenship is 100% free, but if you'd like your photo published with your name, please go here to order a premium listing. And there you go. You get a unique citizen number and a signed letter from the Sultan and more. This is a very exciting and special opportunity. Please allow 24 to 48 hours for standard applications. Please allow between 48 hours and 180 days for approval or denial. You check the citizens page for your name. We look forward to welcoming you into our nation. So there we go. We've got diplomats for the for Slowjamistan. What a fascinating process. So anyways, like, I don't know how to build a website or anything, but it looks like this this is basically like the way that this nation works. So this is pretty cool. So Randy Williams, R-Dub, the Sultan of Slowjamistan, is ruling one of the world's newest nations. So it's pretty cool to see that Slowjamistan has some has some notoriety. So that's awesome. I guess he was on Shark Tank. So very cool. Very cool, very cool. But yeah, it would be quite nifty. Oh wow. It's got international relations. Holy moly. Oh, that's his brother. The Republic of Slowjamistan. I guess they pick up trash too. That's fucking sick. So yeah, I would love to go and see these guys and figure out how they work. Rural Uganda opening a second well. So it looks like they do like charity stuff and cool stuff as well. So that's pretty fucking neat. I like it. I like it a lot. So there you guys go. We could make something similar with the Degen Roundtable and just see where it goes. But with that, ladies and germs, that's basically all that I have. I just want to get started on the idea of beginning a Degen Roundtable nation, and what better time to do it than on April fucking Fool's Day. So the nation of the Degen Roundtable is now officially started on April Fool's Day, year of our Lord 2026. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get us all on out of here. We've got some final comments. We've got Mr. Hexkin Lost in Asia, who says, you can lock me in as the yield hunter. Fuck yeah, broski. I'm going to do that right now. Let me pull up the share screen again, so that way you guys can see. We're going to put in Mr. Hexkin Lost in Asia as the yield hunter. Y-E-I-L-D hunter. Oh man, I always spell yield wrong every single time. Y-I-E-L-D. There we go. Yield hunter. Boom. We've got Mr. Hexakin Lost in Asia. Bam. There you go. All right, guys. Make my homework task for you is, if you want an excellent and awesome title, then tell me what your title needs to be, and I would love to give you guys a title for the nation of the Degen Roundtable. So that's fucking excellent. We've got another comment from Mr. Moondog. I was already planning some fun toys to life tech in the game I'm working on, a network layer of digital nations with digital citizenship, and it could be a reality augmenting additional layer to build in. Man, I wish I knew what those words meant, but it sounds really fucking cool, bro. It sounds really fucking cool indeed. I like it. So good to see you, Mr. Hexagon Lost in Asia. Welcome, welcome, broski. Glad that we can get you in on the nation of the Degen Roundtable. And we're all going to have a good time. It's going to be fantastic. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you all for spending your valuable time with us here on the Degen Roundtable. As Agent Jay often says, we know that time is your most valuable asset, and we appreciate you spending that asset right here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Will Stevenson, but more importantly, you have been watching the nation of the Degen Roundtable, and I'm the producer. I'm the only one on the show tonight, so it's time for me to get my trigger finger ready and remind all the folks at home to remember to Degen responsibly. And you know what? We're actually not going to end the stream there, because I just realized that we have not watched the Slowjamistan theme. So I've got it pulled up, and we're going to go out on that. So let me just skip this AI bullshit here. This fucking rinky-dink little little ad that is popping up on this thingamadere. And we're going to, I have to remove this share screen, and then I have to click stop screen and then click share screen again. We're going to pull up the Slow Jamistan national anthem, and I'm going to share it, and we're gonna make this shit great. So let's see if it plays very well.
This here's a song about a place. Listen close, my dear friend, and it's gonna be nice. A 10 out of 10. I love this land so much. I love this land. It's such a special place. It's such a sacred state. And I think it's gonna be an awesome place. This country brings a smile to your face. Inside our nation, you were never alone. Oh, no, oh, no. This little Jamistan. So Jamistan is where I'm from. This is my home. And I think it's gonna be an awesome place. This country brings a smile to your face. Inside our nation, you were never alone. Oh, no, oh, no. This little Jamistan. So Jamistan is where I'm from. This is my home. This is the kind of place to raise your kids. They'll think it's cool as hell. And this family had to raise them. If you're dead, there's plants and trees and there's a lot of sand. And living here is super cheap. So Jamistan. So Jamistan. And I think it's gonna be an awesome place. This country brings a smile to your face. Inside our nation, you were never alone. Oh, no, oh, no. This little Jamistan. So Jamistan is where I'm from. This is my home. And I think it's gonna be an awesome place. This country brings a smile to your face. Inside our nation, you were never alone. Oh, no, oh, no. This is so Jamistan. So Jamistan is where I'm from. This is my home. And I think it's gonna be an awesome place. No, for real, it's gonna be an awesome place. A really, really, really awesome space. Please believe it's gonna be an awesome place. Take my word, it's gonna be an awesome place. Ask your mom, it's gonna be an awesome place. Mom said it's gonna be